This is the first ever land crossing immediate to a country to a straight street food tour. First ever for me.
Are we going in?
Going in. Double tortilla. It's been way too long without a taco like this dripping out. Just bite. Smoked it, but a little more. Oh, here we go. We're starting this adventure, insane Mexican street food tour. We literally just parked in this lot here. This is still San Diego?
Yep, that's Tijuana, those hills, and there is the wall.
Walking our suitcases across the border into Mexico.
All right, Mike.
Good morning, Jeffrey. We meet again. This time we're on the border of California. We're walking across the border and we are gonna take you on, we're gonna go on, what would it be called? An insane
Taco tour for starters.
Ultimate insane taco tour of Tijuana, Mexico. We're with Jeffrey, we're with the whole LA crew. Very hungry right now. And we're gonna show you all of the tacos and everything that we do in Tijuana in this video. Success, we have made it. Welcome to Tijuana, Mexico. I've been waiting so long to visit. I love Mexico. So happy to be here, so happy to start eating. Jeffrey was just explaining to me that one of the best things about Tijuana is that it brings together people from all over Mexico. So you'll find Mexican street food from all over Mexico in Tijuana, congregated in Tijuana, and that's why the food scene is so incredibly good. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Tijuana, Jeffrey.
Through the wall.
We packed into the van. We are on our way immediately to the first taco place.
No, no.
We just pulled into the first place and unfortunately they are closed. They're sold out already, but that's okay because we have a lot of other places to go, and then tomorrow early morning when they're open again, we're gonna include it, so that will actually be the final of this video.
They take a chili and they stuff it full of pork chicharron and sauce and then chop it up into a taco. Reminds me of the one you were talking about from Sonora.
The Marlin.
Tijuana version of that.
Is that where we're going right now?
Right now, brother. Right now.
Thank you. So first place we are stopping is Tacos Mike.
¿Para aquí o para allá? Para aquí en el carro. ¿O no? ¿No trajo a las muchachas? ¿Mesa de res? ¿Usted viene y pide? Con gusto lo doy.
Oh man, one of the classic indicators of a good taco stand is it's right next to an auto mechanic.
So normally you come here,
Yes.
and they have different kind of tacos, and you choose the flavor you want.
Okay.
And then you.
Oh, so this is like guisados.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, guisados from Mexico.
Guisados from Mexico.
Mexico City.
Chile relleno. He's gonna make it.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
That's the bomb.
Oh man, he works so incredibly fast. He's just like flying, and he literally like flicks the rice and beans onto your tortilla. Then you get to choose. It's a choice. He probably has like maybe a dozen or at least 10 different types of tacos that you can order. The guisado, which is like the different varieties of stewed and cooked meats. But the main thing that we came to eat is the taco de chile relleno, which is a stuffed chili.
And this baby, you want to do the Milanesa beef? It's crazy, crazy, delicious, fresh.
We're just all standing around just tearing into massive tacos. Look at the size of that. Oh, it's just so much goodness in the tortilla, a double tortilla. It's just a crowd of people just standing around, just scarfing down like the juiciest looking tacos. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's chicharron on top. It's like salsa-soaked pigskin, fried pigskin, and the chile poblano, it just like bursts with cheese. It's been way too long without a taco like this. I can't even, I'm not finding words right now to express myself. That's just insane. That's just insane. And another thing is that the best tacos are just standing. Like, you never want to be sitting when you're eating a taco. The best way is standing on the street. In fact, there's no other way. I'm gonna add on a little more salsa. And I love how the chili, the stem is still on, so you've got a little handle. That tells you that you've made it to the end of the taco. Which is also a very sad moment. The only happy thing, well, the happy thing is that we have a lot more tacos to eat. To think and to believe that we just walked across the border for something so beautiful. Tacos Mike. What a stall, what a taco to begin with. That was incredibly delicious.
All right, let's walk to the next one.
Let's walk.
It just got my mouth juices flowing. Okay, we're walking on to the next stall. It's gonna be we're gonna eat a mix of different foods, but I know it's gonna be mostly tacos today, and zero complaints from me.
Tacos Ruben, legendary. The owner is here, he's in the house. You're gonna see the most taco sauce you've ever seen in your whole life.
Hola! Hola! It's actually a taco truck, a van. But step into this awning, step into the tent section here. Salsas of every single kind you can imagine just lined up. It takes up, that's actually an entire truck length. An entire truck length of salsas.
Dylan,
It's like
Mika, we need your guys' help. Can you count the number of bottles while we eat a taco and tell us how many bottles? Count.
55.
Like 40? 55.
55!
Imagine if you had one sauce per taco. You'd have to come here for a week.
Which tacos are we ordering here?
Marlin.
Okay, tacos de Marlin. And then, so outside the food van, they're lighting up the charcoal now to grill up the Marlin for us. That is the Marlin, right? Wrapped into like little like.
This is a Marlin.
And look at this.
No, that's a shrimp.
I smell shrimp.
That's the mix they use for the shrimp tacos.
Ah, okay.
They're almost the same.
Okay.
They're the same style, but those are Marlin and those are shrimp.
Oh, me encantan, me encantan.
Me encanta también.
Deja de hacerlo un poquito y ya que estén, el queso hace burbujas y haces un video.
He's gonna grill those up until the cheese is melting
Make a bubble.
and making bubbling out. Now they're like.
And all this smoke down, up. Oh,
And the-
it's amazing.
Okay.
Look at the cheese.
And they are starting to smell incredible now. The smoke coming off of them, the cheese is starting to melt inside and just like coat everything in melted, oozy, liquid, bubbling cheese and just like char into grilled perfection.
Ready? I pick it up, the toothpick.
My anticipation is just getting stronger and growing by the second. Bubbles of cheese, and that's not even the full process. She's going to then take it into the kitchen, into the food kitchen, and then prepare them further. So after they're grilled, they go into the kitchen, into the van. She opens them up, just opens up the crevice.
¿Quiere más tortilla? ¿Quiere tortilla? Okay. This is shredded cabbage.
Oh, and now sauce.
This is short cream with avocado, and this is
Okay.
short cream with chipotle.
Ah.
This is spicy, a very good taste.
That's sour cream.
Yeah.
Sour cream.
You like it spicy?
Okay, careful.
Gracias. Which one is the spiciest?
This is the one.
Habanero?
Yeah. You want to put
Okay,
some on?
yes, sure.
Francisco? Yeah.
Gracias. You can choose from all 55 different salsas. The spiciest salsa they have is the habanero. It's like a little, just perfect roll of happiness in a tortilla.
My God.
Oh, wow. The juiciest. Like you can feel the stringiness of the marlin, the gooey ooziness of the cheese,
The smoke.
the smoke,
Massive crunch on the
the
outside.
crunch and char, plus the juiciness, plus all those different salsas from the creamy to the spicy to the cilantro to the crunch of the cabbage. And that habanero salsa is just, it's bumping with flavor, bumping with heat, with fruitiness. I love habanero. I'm gonna add on a whole scoop to my next bite there.
So distinctive.
It's something truly extraordinary.
Tortilla, stuffing, toppings, sauce. The 4 foundations of taco, they're all here.
Groundbreaking. A beautiful, beautiful van. An amazing, amazing ladies.
Thank you.
Leticia.
Leticia, Mirta.
Mirta.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
A ustedes.
Gracias.
Bye.
Wow. My mouth is just rejoicing. Rejoicing, and the flavors are just lingering.
Mirta
How is that?
Rodriguez, she's a star.
Legend, yeah.
Legend.
She's a star. On the way out, I could not resist having one more. I gotta take this one to go. We are moving on to the next place. I'm bringing this in the car. Mariscos Ruben, Tijuana. I will never forget the name Texcoco, especially famous for barbacoa, right?
Yes, exactly.
And so this place serves barbacoa,
Lamb barbecue,
lamb
barbacoa.
barbecue. Awesome.
Paco's a master. He has places here. This is the original.
Yeah.
San Diego and Los Angeles. But this is the temple.
This is actually Paco's place here. Awesome, and immediately step in here, you can smell the lamb, that meatiness. Oh, and something's looking back at me right now. Is that the...
With maguey leaves.
Okay, maguey leaves. It's literally like melting meat, like melting lamb. And those bones, they just literally, they scoot out. Like, you could just hold the bone and it just falls right out of the meat without even hesitation, without even any effort.
That's the eye waiting for you.
Yeah.
He's got his eye on you.
Con las pencas o sin las pencas, en aluminio.
Sliced it open like a coconut.
Costilla or rib. So make sure that the rib has the skin. And then you can put salsa verde. This is hot.
Okay.
And then the salsa borracha.
Salsa borracha?
Yeah. This is
Drunken
sauce. This is just to add flavor. And then a little bit of onions everywhere in Mexico. And
One last touch. Just
Yeah.
a drop of consomme.
Consomme.
Gracias, Paco.
This.
So Paco just made me the perfect barbacoa Texcoco taco. Just a whole rib in a tortilla gift wrapped package. Here we go. Just the fatty gooiness of that lamb. It's like the perfect ratio of juicy, gooey meat just falling apart in your mouth, on your tongue, with the crunch of the onions and the cilantro, and that mix of salsas. You could literally just like, you don't even need to chew that meat. It just like presses between your lips and falls apart. Jeffrey's special move that he taught me years ago, and I've never gone back.
At Gilberto's.
At Gilberto's, yep.
Depends on the...
Drench it, rehydrate it. Just an explosion of lamminess that just like overwhelms your, it just like fills your mouth with happiness.
Well, Mark, I kept an ear out for this place, and I always had an eye on this dish. It's a no-brainer to give this a try, and I knew you'd want to sink your teeth into it. So, take this lovely, soft cheek. Look how that comes off. It's like, are you kidding me? That's insane.
Oh.
Then we're gonna go in for tongue.
That's a little cheeky there.
Yeah, look. You can play this game. Feel like a brain surgeon. Going into a little bit of the guts in there. No, what's that?
No, that's nothing.
No, all right. Look at that. Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. The brain.
Is that illegal? Someone call the police. Holy crap. Mark, I would like to present you around the head in 80 days. Go on and hammer that.
Together, but this truly is a taco de cabeza. All the different textures, all of the different oozinesses. Oh, the brains. It's so creamy, but at the same time mixed with the cheek, which is like silky. Oh,
Okay, for the eyeball, we need to take out.
So it is kind of the same area. Well, let me tell you something. They're,
oh, that's the hard part. Yeah.
I have red lips and mixed.
Thank you, Taco.
I'm gonna scoot the entire eyeball to the front so I get all of the eyeball in one bite. All right, cheers, Rickman.
Cheers.
It's so gelatinous in like so many different ways. Incredibly soft. It tastes like fat and gelatin and like melting lamb. Like it's also like kind of has a strong lamb taste.
Definitely, I would do this again.
Oh yeah.
We're trying the flan right here.
Flan's amazing.
Mama's flan right here.
Mama.
It tastes like eyeball except sweet. It's got a gelatinous taste to it.
It's really good.
It's so custardy. The cheap flan's are like, it's like solidified jello, but this is like, it's got the air pocket. Syrup is not too sweet either. It's like,
Yeah, so custardy, creamy, not too sweet, and juicy. We gotta move on. We're aiming for a very productive food day. Next up, Jeffrey. Oh, are we walking?
Either ride or walk. I'm gonna walk.
I'm gonna walk, yeah. I'm gonna walk. We need to walk.
Next up is Xolo.
YOLO.
When we come down here en masse, some people say this is their favorite taco. Other people say Fitos. So when people are voting, it's either Fitos or Xolo. Bone marrow tacos.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
Borderline absurd what she does on this cart here. But she takes the tortillas, dips it into the red sauce, which is like a red oil of chilies, dried chilies, and
Chili California and chili guajillo.
And meat juices, right? Another stroke of genius is that she takes the bone marrow out, which it looks like it's been boiling in juices, and then she dips it into the birria again, redips it, rehydrates it, then she assembles the entire taco. That's just, it's so big, it's so bulging with both the birria, the cow meat, and the bone marrow that it doesn't even fold like a regular taco. She has to make it cone shape. It's like a snow cone.
I Are we going in?
We're going in. That's just, it's dripping. Why is she holding more things? Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
thank you. Where do we start? Explosion.
That might be the richest taco on earth though.
Explosion.
That makes melted butter feel hard to chew. It literally slides down.
Hello.
That is...
Hello. How are you today?
Wow. You cannot even believe the texture and richness of that.
Hit me, brother.
Oh, and there's habaneros too.
Oh, you can eat that whole. Eat that whole.
Yes. If things could not get better, she handed us roasted whole habaneros that we need to just put onto our next bite.
That's a one-biter.
That's a one-biter.
Cheers.
Cheers.
My next of kin can have all my CDs.
One-biter habanero, yes.
Bye-bye. The calm before the storm.
Yeah. Oh, just a little bit spicy at first.
Here it comes though.
The flavor is incredible. It's like, wow. It's so good. So good. That extra heat, that roastedness. That's just like a perfect like heat to combine with all the juices and all the meats. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try the next salsa.
Yeah, it's creeping up.
Uh-huh.
It's on a slow build.
It's building in the back of my throat. Final bite. Really, that's one of the best tacos I've ever had in my life. Just definitely one of the richest, oiliest, greasiest, most spectacularly flavorful tacos I've ever had. Wow, that was insanely tasty.
E.T. Bone Home. It's for you, Mark.
We're only at like the fourth. Is this the fourth? Fourth stop. And we're already just like laughing at everything. You get to that stage. We've already and we've already reached that stage.
Oh God.
Look how deep that is.
Oh.
Here, who wants a spoon? Before it falls out.
Oh, look, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in bone marrow.
It's liquefying.
Call the Coast Guard. Shovel that into your face. You know how to swim?
You do need to know how to swim to eat this.
You can eat that with a straw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a steak.
What, they threw it on a steak?
Yeah.
It's like a steak
The
on
mellow on top.
It's like cheese. There's chunks of cheese. There's like blocks of cheese in there.
And the bone marrow here. Almost like it's a cheese. That's the. That's the bad bite. Here.
Oh, you gotta use your thumb on top. There you go.
All right.
Nice.
You know what would be good?
Entire block of cheese.
You put the bone.
Yeah, and the nachos is just like everything on a pile of fried tortilla chips. There's a whole steak in the middle of that nachos. That was a big bite. Thank you. Wow. What's amazing about that is the cheese, the meat, everything mixed, and I love those pickled onions.
They have one more.
¿Todo?
Con todo, por favor. I was gonna end there, but Jeffrey said I could not leave without just trying. This is the classic, this is the normal, this is a classic Tijuana red taco. It's just, it's so wet, it's so juicy. She rehydrates it like 3 or 4 times throughout the process. Micah, did you like the tacos? And just her move, I mean the number one move I think is dipping the tortilla into the red sauce. You can just feel like the oil just dripping out and the juices just accumulating in your palm. Oh wow. It's just like, it's straight magical. It's not only a red taco, but it's a wet taco, and it's a crunchy taco. It just oozes with meat and oil. A little bit of that salsa for this bite. Lime. Okay, that might be the perfect bite. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay.
Listo.
El Gallito is calling.
Is that the next place?
Tacos adobados.
Transcendent. Transcendent. It was beyond words. The juicy crispiness. Like, how do you even get something, how is it even possible to get something that crunchy and that juicy all at the same time in your mouth? Got out of the van in slow motion. Everyone's moving slower by now. And the problem, and also the best thing about Tijuana, is that like everything is in like a 2 or 3 kilometer radius, so it just takes like minutes to get to the next place, which is both a good and a challenging thing. Very nice to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you. I've been waiting for this a long time.
Awesome, thank you.
You're super fun.
So cool to meet you. Are you from Tijuana?
Yeah, I'm from TJ. We put adobada right here in TJ.
Adobada, okay. Okay, but it's on the trompo.
Yeah,
adobada is on the trompo, okay. Which is the spit, which is the shawarma style upright spit. It's just like juicing meats, vertical meat.
Yeah, beautiful. Pork with spices and chili and you know, lots of fat.
Awesome.
Lots of goodness.
Yes.
That's the street food spirit.
Fat and goodness.
They say that the original taco in the beginning of time originated in Mexico, in Puebla. They say they came over from Lebanon with the spits, and there's a place called the Originals Tacos Árabes is what they were called. Then it migrated to Mexico City, and there's where it became Tacos al Pastor. So the famous al Pastor, also on the trompo, is Mexico City, but you come here to TJ and you get the, as we heard, taco adobada. And you come to El Gallito if you want the best in the world, and this is it right here. And look at that baby, it's a thing of beauty.
He said 100 kilos of pork, marinated adobada, just slow roasting. You can see just the juices just coming out of every layer of pork. A new Spanish word I learned, doradito?
Doradito.
Doradito.
It means like get some fat and some high heat so you get like crispy. That's doradito.
Crispy from the fat.
The tortilla.
Crispy from the fat.
Yeah.
So that's the move that you call when you dip the tortilla into the oil juice, the fat, to make it crispy.
Yeah.
Doradito. Doradito.
Cinnamon, clove, California chili, ancho chili, salt, pepper, chicken stock, and some other spices, secret spices.
There's no better way to eat a taco than standing, number one standing, and number two standing in the same place where they make your tacos. I'm just gonna stand right here. It's just blooming. Thank you for holding the plate. It's so flavorful. The chili, you actually do taste the clove flavor. And then that smokiness, the crunchy bits, it's so juicy, fatty. And then you've just got that salsa, the creamy guacamole, the crunch of the onions. How's it go? Unbelievable. The crunchy, smoky, juicy, fatty meat. It's been way too long since I've been to Mexico.
Stuffed with jack cheese, Monterey Jack, with adobada meat on top. This is a classic taco right here in Tacos El Gallito. It's the signature.
That's insane.
I mean, you're not gonna find this taco anywhere else in Mexico.
Cheese. Then with all the salsas. Then with adobada. Just like that up. Oh. Massive.
It has got so much going on. It's gourmet in a way. I know it's all over my face and dripping down my shirt, but this is a gourmet creation.
The pepper and the cheese. You cannot even explain this in words. Crunchy adobada meat, just like the meat is the topping.
Sorry, you gotta have this with double crunch. Double crunch. This is gonna be totally insane.
Look at how oily that is in your hand. It's actually shimmering. It's shining. Wow. Oh, the crunch. I've always been a fan of crunchy meat. One final bite here is the suadero, which is beef, which is braised in pork fat.
Yeah, that's right, pork fat. And it's been marinated like for about 5 or 6 hours in lime and salt.
Oh wow, it's so flavorful.
Enjoy your
That was amazing.
meal.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Super
to meet
fun,
you also.
really. I'm super
Thank
fun
you
of
so much.
your work.
Thank you so much, man. Wow, look at this place. In part 2 of this Tijuana street food tour, which is actually the same day, there were just so many good tacos today that I had to split this video into 2 parts. We eat the incredible shrimp and melted cheese enchilado, the original Caesar's salad, late night carne asada, and we wake up the next morning to eat the tacos we had missed this morning, which just might be one of the fastest foods you've ever seen.